So, a little while ago I did a drawing character design time-lapse where I threw a bunch of random gacha game characters in a wheel and let RNG pick different character designs for different parts of this overall character mashup that I made. And I had a lot of fun with that, so I decided I wanted to do it again. I've been getting into Honkai Star Rail recently, and I thought it'd be fun to just make a big Honkai Star Rail character mashup character. So I did that. I put him in the wheel and I rolled for it. So no reason to delay this out. Let's get into it. Okay, I have compiled, I believe, every playable Star Rail character into a wheel. I'm gonna roll for 5 things: body type, hairstyle, outfit top, outfit bottom, and color palette. So, let's see who we get. First up is body type. Black Swan. Okay. Cool. There's a high chance that I don't know the character we spin to. I'm not that far in the game. Okay, hairstyle. Jade. Okay. We're just... Okay. Just making my job easy. Outfit top. You're gonna throw a curveball at me somewhere. I think her name is Silverwolf. I don't remember. Okay. It's like a techie jacket. Outfit bottom. Also gonna be. I knew it was gonna throw a curveball at me. Argenti's plate armor pants with Silverwolf. The Silverwolf's jacket. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting one. Okay. Now finally color palette. Let's see. Boot Hill's color palette. Okay. This is gonna be an interesting design. Let's see how this turns out. So right off the bat, we got the Black Swan roll for the body type. So immediately we knew we're gonna be making a pretty lady. And that was just reinforced getting Jade's hair for that hairstyle. There's a brief pause in the video when I rolled it where I thought I had just rolled Black Swan again, and then I realized it was Jade. And then we followed it up with Silverwolf's jacket, and it was not the direction I had envisioned after rolling Black Swan and Jade. But I'm like, okay, we could roll with that, right? And then we got Argenti's platelet pants. Platelet, not plate. Not platelets. Plate armor pants. And that really threw a foot on it for me. I knew I was gonna get a curveball somewhere. I just didn't see the plate pants coming. And then Boot Hill's color palette, which, you know, I like my monochromes and reds, so that's an easy palette to work with. It's got more brown in it than I initially realized, but still a lot of neutrals, easy to work with. So I sketched up the character, put all the parts, and honestly, it's a shame because between Silverwolf's jacket and Argenti's plate armor, I keep wanting to say platelets. I work in a blood bank. Platelets are on the mind. His plate armor pants. We cover a lot of her figure. But I think it still kind of shows through. The cropped like bralette gives a good highlight point there, I guess. I don't know. This character really threw me for a loop as soon as Argenti showed up, which I mean, he tends to do in general. But overall, when I was lining this character, I was just sitting there thinking, how do I save this? How do I color this in a way to make it look more cohesive? And honestly, Boot Hill's color palette is the saving grace of this design. Because I didn't know what I was gonna do with this. But the neutrals and the blacks and the grays and the browns really came through to help pull it all together. And the splash of reds, I mean, you can't go wrong with red. The plate armor itself, I hate drawing plate armor. I hate drawing armor in general, let alone plate armor. But it is actually pretty simple. It wasn't as bad as I thought when I first rolled him. Oh, but I can't get over it though. I still, of all the places that Argenti could have showed up, he got the freaking plate pants. I included the like drapey parts in the pants because it's in the bottom and it helps balances out the really heavy jacket and long hair. I debated whether or not I wanted to include Jade's hat in the design, and I was so overwhelmed by the plate armor pants that I just decided to forego the hat. In coloring the hair, I ended up giving the kind of black bang that Boot Hill has just to kind of pull in a little bit of his palette in the hair. I kept his palette one for like the skin, the hair, and the eyes, and then kind of placed it in the parts where I thought it fit best for the outfit. Which, honestly, his outfit was pretty... I'm not gonna say one for our character here, but he's got the jacket, he's got the like metal parts in the body, and like a lot of those pieces I could kind of just take as they were. So as far as palettes go, his palette actually lent itself really well to this character design, as bizarre as it is. I don't know. Sometimes it just works out like that. And even like Silverwolf has the little buttons on her jacket. Boot Hill also has this kind of little weird green button. And when I was first like looking at his palette, I was like, I'm probably not going to use this green anywhere. Because like, I don't want things to read Christmassy. That's always the fear when you're using reds and greens. But the little button was there and I'm like, well, sure. Might as well. That worked out too. So much of this design just kind of weirdly worked in ways that I didn't anticipate it ever working. And I don't know how... I don't know how. Full stop. Yeah, I think my biggest complaint with this character design is that we hide so much of her figure. I think it'd be nice to show her curves a little bit more, but it could also just be my art style and how I drew her. If someone else drew it, they'd probably be able to highlight that a little better. I also just don't draw women super often, so. And then, as you notice, the video kind of cuts off in the time-lapse because I just forgot to record the last little bit of me coloring. So we'll jump to the finished colored product. But yeah, I weirdly, I like how it turned out. I don't know. It's not what I thought it was going to be going into this challenge again. But weirdly, the plate armor pants work. And I think the hair and like the kind of rocker vibe of the jacket, the way it reads, I dig it. Boot Hill's color palette, something about it really saved this piece for me. It looks good. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. But surprisingly, I think she looks cool. I don't have a name for her. I don't know. You guys can suggest names in the comments too. But yeah, let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.